Welcome back to part 4. Now, there will be some people who don't want this. And if they don't want this, I might not be the right coach for them. So here's what I want to talk about. And if it resonates with you, great. But if you much prefer some other version, brilliant as well. Lots of my clients come to me because they want variety. And I know it sounds like a cliche or some kind of dramatic soundtrack, but they want to feel alive. They want to feel in touch with themselves, connected, vibrant, present, switched on. And that can be in many different ways. But I also know when I've been the opposite of that, or a version, a toned down version. And maybe you can relate as well. When things have just got a bit stale, a bit lukewarm, a bit monotonous, a bit predictable, and that can show up in many different ways. Now, I'm not saying that we are not grateful in this moment. Again, I always feel like I have to justify these things because many of us are incredibly privileged. But also, we want to feel good. And if we have the opportunity to do that and feel that spark, then and we have the opportunity to do so, then why not seek that spark? Maybe you have been in a rut for a while. Maybe things have just become a bit steady eddy and it's time to change things up a little bit. And that often is not done by just talking about it. You have to absolutely have a go, experiment, and often this is the reason why people don't want to do it. Because if you decide to take action, immediately you turn up the dial of vulnerability. Because you doing it, and maybe if you're doing something for the first time, you're giving yourself that opportunity to perhaps fail or be a beginner or not get it right the first time. So firstly, I do absolutely commend you for being bold and having a go, because most people don't want to do it. And I've also spoken to people who have sat in the same chair at the same desk for 30 years. And whilst that loyalty is commendable, many of those people have not enjoyed themselves. They have been on that loop of, oh my God, it's Monday again. Oh, Wednesday, happy hump day. Thank goodness it's Friday. Oh, Saturday, I'm having a really nice time. Oh, it's Sunday tomorrow, which means it's Monday the day after. So many people have been on that loop for years and years and years. And so, if there is a part of you that is looking for variety, one thing that you can do, which is very safe, very non-committal, and actually really useful to the process, is to get into browsing mode. And browsing is brilliant because you get to be invisible and try things on and have a look. So one of the things that I used to love doing, even though it's not necessarily a goal that I have now, but I remember when I was in my 20s. And in my 20s, you know, you're thinking about your money, and I was very much in that thing of being paid by the hour. So I was never just looking at a note like, yeah, fine, there'll be another one. Like it was, I understood that exchange. And I used to love going and looking around Selfridge's food hall. And I used to play these kind of games with myself of like, yeah, when I'm in my 30s and my 40s, I'm going to be earning so much money. I'm going to come and do my food shop here. Come and do my groceries. I mean, if I actually said that to my children, like, do you know what? We're not going to do our usual grocery shop today. We're going to go to Selfridge's food hall. I mean, they probably love it. But it's probably actually not how I would spend my money right now. But I loved that feeling of going around, tasting things, exploring things, and really settling into that moment. And you can do that with so many things. You can look at people's business models and browse them. You can look at people's services. You can try ideas on. I really encourage you that if you are getting that niggle, that nudge that it's time to make a move, even if you feel there's a lot at stake, even if you're not quite sure what move to make, just go into browsing mode. It's really fun, it's really enjoyable, and it'll give you so many answers. If, however, you are ready to design and deliver your own version of life and business, come on over, let's have some time together, and I can help you bring that spark, that interest, that excitement into your business and get it feeling really good. Lots of love.